Hello everyone. In this presentation, we'll focus on Core Black Box project which we all learned during an internship provided by Emertxe Technologies, presented by Madubala T, Subalakshmi P, GokulRajan P from KS Rangasamy College of Technology, pre-final year. This presentation is structured as table of contents listed here. Introduction to C, what is embedded system, microcontroller and microprocessor and its major differences, what is core black box and its peripherals. At last, we showcase the project implementation demo. Now let's see the introduction to embedded C. Embedded C programming language, which is widely used in the development of embedded systems, is an extension of C programming language. The embedded C programming language uses the same syntax and semantics of the C programming language like main function, declaration of data types, defining variables, loops, functions, statements, etc. What is embedded systems? An embedded system is a combination of computer hardware and software designed for a specific task. We have a wide number of applications in industrial machines, agricultural and automobiles, etc. There are different types of embedded systems. Now we can see 5 types of embedded system: standalone embedded system, real-time embedded system, network embedded system, mobile embedded system, and hybrid embedded systems. In this, we have the examples of Google Car, airbag system, and router. Now let's see the examples of embedded systems as in the image: game vision, electronic book tablet, television, airlines, electrocasting medical, digital signals, printer, car, mobile phones, smartphones, camera. These are the hardware and software mixtures which is intended to a specific task. Ultimately, microcontrollers and microprocessor are different ways of organizing and optimizing a computing system based on a CPU. While a microcontroller puts the CPU and all peripherals onto the same chip, a microprocessor houses a more powerful CPU on a single chip that connects to external peripherals. This is the major differences between the microprocessor and the microcontrollers. You can see a microprocessor, all separate components they have, and it's more flexible and it's more design complexity. Microcontroller is the heart of the computer systems. It is mainly used in the personal computers. On the other hand, microcontrollers uses all components in single chip. It is less flexible and less design complexity. Microcontroller is the heart of the embedded system. It is mainly used in washing machine MP3 players.
What is car black box? It is either physically installed in the car or downloaded as a smartphone app to record information related to vehicles crashes or accidents. It links to GPS device that measures and records vehicle speed, location, distance traveled, driving frequency, and time of day the car is in motion. Requirements for car black box project includes knowledge in Embedded C, MP Lab IDE, XE8 compiler, Pixim Lab, character liquid crystal display, tactile switches, matrix keyboard, and timers. Let us see about it. It is a Pixim Lab architecture which includes digital keypad, buzzers, LEDs, matrix keyboards, CLCDs, and analog to digital converters. PIC16 F877A. This is a microcontroller we are using in this project, and its size is about 8-bit and it is easy to program. It consists of 5 ports. CLCD. It is a character liquid crystal display. There are 2 types of display in Pixim Lab. It is 16x2 display and 16x4 display. It displays an ASCII character and some special characters also. It mostly commonly used display. 2 types of communication modes include 4-bit mode and 8-bit mode. Tactile switches. It is a momentary action device whose operation is perceptible by touch. This tactile feedback gives some assurance to the users that the switch has operated and signal has been flown. Tactile switches models are also available that turn off current when the switch is pushed and turn it back on when released. is normally closed. Tactile switches are also available from CUI devices. Matrix keypad. This is a keypad in which number of tactile switches are connected in row and column concept. This is used when more number of users inputs are required and still want to save some controller I/O inlines. These keypads are mostly commonly used in telephone, calculators, digital lockers, etc. Time. It is an important application in any embedded system, which is default peripheral which maintains the timing of an operating in sync with a system clock or an external clock. These main applications such as measuring time and generating delays, etc. Timer or counter is a software designed to count the time intervals between the events. Resolution, which is also called register with 8 or 16-bit, etc. Modes of timers are counter, pulse width modulation, or pulse generator, etc.
This is the implementation of our project. Next we will see the simulation of our project. This is the PIC Genesis board. This is the initial screen which is connected to RTC. This shows the time. The engine is on and initially the speed is 0. In this project we are performing two events. The first event is this, and the second is the pressing RB1 switch, which is the reverse gear. For gear 1 the speed is 10, and for gear 2 the speed is 17, and next the gear 3, gear 4 and gear 5. Next it shows the see if the collision occurs. To view our recorded events, go to view log. In this all persons cannot view the event, so we move to enter the password. This is the main page. After entering the password, it shows the two options, which is the view log and clear log. To view our recorded events, we choose the view option, and to clear our recorded events and choose the clear log. Our main aim is to store 10 recorded events in the log system. 10 recorded events and there is an option which is the change password. We can change the password at any time. Afterwards we can move to our normal screen, normal page. And finally, thank you for giving us the opportunity